play unless they pulverize, get ahead in the mid game.
I agree with you 100%. The lightning phase is going to have to go swimmingly for Shopify in order for them to get a gold lead this game, because without a gold lead, I don't think any...
But in this setup, again, I really do like this coming out of TL, right? Like, moving around the map, keeping Shopify having to respond to what they're doing.
He lost another wave, so he is not accelerated on this Aphelios.
Does land the Tangle Barb. They're going to actually flash this. They're looking. Can the Palm Blossom connect? Yes, just the very edge of it.
Wow.
Palafox gets knocked down. Getting a bit aggressive there, and Shopify does get nervous. Uses a heal of their own defensively. Seos, though, maybe has to flash, and maybe it's too late. He flashes to follow. Jan knocks him down. Might be low on CS, but he's got a kill.
Yuji's here.
Yeah, Yuji is here, and now B-Boy has to cancel the base. This is problematic. They do have teleports available to try to come in and potentially save him if they want to go for it. There is low mana here on Jan, but they're going to interrupt him again. I think they're just giving him up. No way that B-Boy can get out of here. It's just going to be tanked up by Yuji. They give the second kill to Jan. Over and over and over. Bloodthirster completely mitigates that. So now, you have to look for Core, and that's exactly what they're going to do. Great sidestep by Jan on the Glacial Prison. Pops the ulti, trying to turn around on B-Boy, but Core is low. Core is in trouble. He's knocked down here by Fudge. Fudge arrives with a Pop Blossom has come in, and it is damn awesome. Yuji knocks Fudge back into the tower, but does not have enough to knock him down. But here comes Impact. Right now, it is just one kill.
Maybe trying to rush it. I don't think they can really burst this if Shopify showed, but the control ward means Shopify's not going to go for it at the moment. Just get some push mid.
Through the BT shield plus the Lulu shield there, so really troublesome to get that done. But now Yuji in some trouble here. Has no flash from where they traded earlier. Fudge has arrived, but so has Impact. Impact trying to back him up, but a great sidestep on the side. Over on the other side, it's APA knocking down B-Boy with a fantastic Pop Blossom. Impact trying to get out, does flash back. It's honestly a waste of time to try to kill off Impact in that situation. He's drawing pressure. He takes down the wave, so then he goes back towards mid lane. Now there's no answer of a push from top side for Fudge because he's got no minions.
And the timing is perfect because Drake is up as well. So they're probably going to give up this top turret, but they get mid turret and Drake in return.
Jan gets knocked out of it in a bad spot. He's going to get knocked up by the Nami ult as well, but they don't have the damage to turn around on him as Impact just ults in. APA is here, looking for the Pop Blossom, gets two, knocks him low. Can he finish him off? Gets Seos, might be traded back. B-Boy gets one. Fudge now in the back line with Palafox. It's the flanking solo laners. Jan has got to get out of there, but it's Yuji right now that is in trouble, and Jan is firing over the wall, keeping Yuji safe. B-Boy very low, trying to stay involved here, but he is just on a sliver of health right now.
It turned into such an awkward fight. APA didn't quite have the damage to burst everyone, so he followed a bit too far through, and Jan got caught.
Shockwave gonna have to be
There's no vision,
away.
But they want to stop this because they know Shopify is kind of low.
I mean, this is risky. Course is still just walking forward now. He used both his summoners there to get out. They are going to TP Impact down, and he's going to be able to walk in and get vision of this. It will be too little. It will be too late, but can they win the fight? Palafox, though, great chunk on Jan.
They were all on the same page. That could have been a one-sided fight for TL.
And we've talked about how much damage this Lucian can potentially do. The Orianna damage coming through is actually huge, and also for...
APA looking, the flashes are traded, but it doesn't matter. He catches him with the very edge of it, nails the Tangle Barbs, locks him up, knocks him down.
You can skill lethality, so you actually get a little bit more damage on the squishy targets, but because he's in that power trough, Shopify just knows it's out of kind of clock.
They knew that APA was topside, and APA doesn't have his TP yet. It's still on cooldown, so they're just trying to rush this. And I think TL have just realized, you know what, we're out of position. We may just have to give it. Now they're trying to get in here, but APA is not going to be involved. The Otacon down to 3,000 HP. Impact is looking for Fudge, but Shopify is looking for the Otacon, and they have got it. Even if you have to give up Fudge, it's fine. Use topside just to try to get out of there, as Yuji's going to be chasing him down, and the APA is behind him. Fudge is dead to rights. APA grabs his 5th kill of the game.
APA, such a factor in this game. That was really created, though, by Impact and Yuji. The teleport expended for that kill. Maybe it can give them some position on this next Drake to put him on soul point.
Should be. I mean, Fudge has no TP, right? So even though he's going to be respawning 10 seconds after, if you have no teleport, you're not going to get there until the Dragon Wave. Fudge sticking around to see, okay, is there something here? But clearly the rest of the team is not posturing for it.
Yeah. TL just playing really well around there.
And especially with the bursty items that he's gone for. I mean, Luden's Storm Surge plus Sork Boots, that is a ton of damage. He's targeting the squishies. He knows it's not going to be up to him necessarily to kill Impact. But it also means that between this rapid fire Lucian and this kind of squishy killer build here, to continue staying aggressive. There's no fallback plan for Lucian. You keep playing the same way. You have to play in their face, but Impact
There
trying to
we
punish
go.
him as he dashed forward. Great dash to the side, though. Does avoid it. Seos does not. In comes the 20 ult, but it does not connect. But the Cullen gets Sion incredibly low, and on the side, APA gets chunked out. APA is on the run, and now so is Impact, as the other solo laner's already gone, and Impact's about to fall. He gets shut down by B-Boy. TL tried to pull the trigger on it, but with APA getting pushed out on the side by Palafox, Impact had no backup.
Well, which is great for Shopify.
They're looking to position aggressively. Look at Palafox over the wall here. Can he find an angle? If they go too far to the right, they could be in trouble. Palafox uses the same positioning defensively on his side, was playing in that Raptor pit, but we see APA is pushing top lane, trying to threaten that tier 2.
Yeah, I also think the Team Liquid's going to threaten Baron instead of Soul right now because they're not prioritizing getting the mid push. They're prioritizing prepping the top side of the map. So if Shopify moves towards Drake, I could see Team Liquid trying to burst down the Baron with the Aphelios.
Yeah, and I think that's a really nice call, right? Like, they are in the driver's seat with this Drake stacking as...
He jukes him out with the clone! He broke his ankles with the
hate to break it
clone!
to ya.
But can he even get out? In comes the redemption offensively. They will shut him down. At the end of the day, it's a nice play from APA to delay it, but he still dies. They lose the
Their
dragon.
range rather than Shopify diving in.
Oh, big chunk there. B-Boy is going to
Impact.
get engaged on by Impact, but can he find more? Doesn't connect onto him. Yon has to get ulted up, but it's a massive Pop Blossom, and it's APA making the difference here. Fud's getting targeted, but he gets flashed in and just takes out APA. Impact now getting focused down here. Palafox still doing the damage. It's up to the solo laners, but on the other side, it is Yon still alive, and it's TL moving up towards Baron. They know they have much more sustained DPS with APA being traded for B-Boy. Contracts now trying to find an angle here. They don't have to rush it. The Baron will go down relatively slowly. Still 10,000 HP. Fudge gets vision on it. Contracts going in onto Yuji, trying to put the pressure on, and the bubble does connect as well. But Yuji's going to flash in. He's going to go for Palafox, but he can't get much there. And now Yon is starting to whittle down on this Baron here. It's down to 4,000 HP. Fudge is behind him. Does connect the Infernal Chains, but Yon is going to flash on his face. The Q3 connects. The Miguel comes out. Yon is standing. Yon is fighting. Yon is living, but not for long as Contracts knocks him down. It's up to Yuji and Impact and Core JJ, though, and they get the work done. Yon hangs on for just barely long enough to claim the win for his team.
Never stop fighting, which is kind of the name of this game. They're back on the Baron. APA is here, and B-Boy might want to stop it, but it seems so hard in a 2v4.
Yeah, we'll see if he can find an angle to do anything. I mean, you have no jungler. It feels like you have no chance. So B-Boy not going to risk it. TL, at the end of the day, claim the Baron. That was a crazy sequence.
This is fun. This is a fun game.
It's a good time.
Meet it. The dragon just about to spawn here. Now it is up. TL say you can have the dragon. You take that soul point. We are going to take even more here. They're going to take down the tier 2. They will get at least one inhibitor. You have to think. The question is, how much more will they be able to get? They're going to grab the inhibitor tower. They are going to grab the inhibitor.
Rotate
and then they're going to move
side.
top. Exactly. APA going to be able to scout him out with the clone, as Impact's just going to escort these super minions in through mid. As Yon is going to grab the red buff. They're going to look for the engage. APA does get connected in onto, and APA is just going to get burst down. Cannot get away. The clone was not able to block the ulti. Or
if they're able to win this series. So both of these teams, to me, just committed to the process, and they've been able to get better, even if they're not necessarily winning more games yet. And now they're posturing over this Baron.
Yep, UG just getting a little bit of damage down, but you can see Fudge pushing the tier 2 bot. Will be a nice injection of gold for him, as he has that last Whisper, so likely to be working towards that Cyril does for himself. And is going to be
top of Yon, especially with this incredibly beefy Scion in front of him. And
well, they're looking like TL want to engage here. They're going to pop. Oh, the pop-up's going to get stunned on a great ult from Contracts. And APA just gets deleted. Contracts outplays him, but he does give up his own life in exchange. And now they have the jungle advantage here, and they could look for a potential soul. Impact's going to get Mikhail's there by Core JJ. He's got to kite back as Fudge is looking for more. B-Boy dashes forward very aggressively. Yon gets connected on by Fudge. They want more. The flash is going to be forced there by the Impact. Fudge's ult does expire, though. Yon fighting. Yon gets knocked up. Yuji going back in. Yon is incredibly low. He can't rejoin the fight, and Yuji's in trouble. He has the GA, but is it just going to be for a second death? B-Boy dashes in on Core JJ. Yuji gets wild growth, but Fudge flashes in and smacks him into the ground.
Completely saves the game.
That was absolutely massive from Contracts, being able to stop that Pop Blossom from coming in from APA. APA immediately.
Of that rush. APA now sees that red buff was aggroed. You can see Fudge on the side trying to maintain positioning. His Contracts and B-Boy will just two-man this
Shopify
great
Baron.
positioning. Shopify just don't allow TL to ever walk in. They know without the flash on Yon, walking in is likely
Been able to quite close the deal, but they are getting very close.
Yeah, they'll definitely get this mid-tier 2. I love how B-Boy has been using this Lucian, right? Like, he's been able to posture a lot more aggressively, especially since he locked in that GA. Really, really well done from him. And they should be able to get some damage on this top tier 2 as well. We'll go down.
Yon now on his 6 items, was fiddling around with his build a
In
little
wave,
bit.
so Team Liquid won't be able to push when Shopify go for Elder.
Even without Flash, B-Boy feeling confident, stepping forward, looking for some more damage here again. Can they punish the missing Flash? That is the question. APA is going to look for it, and APA is going to connect, but doesn't even matter. Almost bursts him down, but can't finish him off. And it's Fudge on the other side, trying to put pressure on Yuji and the rest of the team there. B-Boy survives, thanks to the help from Palafox and the cleanse. APA couldn't 100-0 him, and the rest of the TL couldn't get there because Fudge was just zoning them off.
Oh, Yon's so strong, trying to push them away, but B-Boy has the GA. He doesn't want
Yon
this
gets
outcome.
tagged over the wall. Did Yon go too far? He's in trouble, but he almost 100-0s B-Boy. B-Boy survives, though. In comes Impact, and now the GA has been triggered. Contracts in the backline almost gets Yon, but Fudge finishes the job! Knocks down the bot lane as Palafox, Fudge, and Contracts will not be stopped. Impact, though, can cut the wave. Impact's gonna TP to bot and try to kill the minions here to The deny Elder Dragon.
Yay.
There's no jinx in the game.
I mean, if APA goes over there, he's likely to die. This would be risky. APA is going to look for the one-shot
What?
onto Seos. He will get it, but the question is, can he actually get out? He tries to juke them out, but they do not bite. They're attacking on both sides. Gets the kill on Seos, but that is your life for that of the support. If you're both sides, then they're playing over the wall brilliantly there to actually stop Yon from getting anything done afterwards, as Fudge is just dodging in and out of that raptor off that clone because he has the Ocean Soul. Hits the clone, heals right back to full. Contract here has the ball from Palafox. Are they going to send for it? They're going to go, they flash in, they do catch Yon. Yon gets McHale's, but can he even survive? He drops out the red gun ulti, but it's not enough. Fudge in the backline takes him down, but on the other side, it's APA trying to make something happen, but it just doesn't matter. They don't have the damage. They don't have the juice. Shopify Rebellion knock down TL. Take out 3 of them. They're pushing for the win here. It's up to Yuji. It's up to APA. Will they be able to hold the line here? B-Boy is dead, but it just doesn't seem like it matters. They don't have the damage. They don't have the wave clear. Shopify Rebellion are looking for kills, are looking for more because they know this game is theirs. Shopify Rebellion will take it and move to match point.
Revan said he believed in his team to pilot these champions.